At Kiptegan village in Kericho County, we meet a young man who is assembling chicken egg incubators. 32-year-old Robert Kipkoech, who has a background in electronics, has put his ingenuity to the test by developing 4 incubators of different sizes and modifications.
I came up with 3 incubators. The one was of 352, the other one was 176, and the other was 528. Eventually, I also came up with the one for 1056.
Among these, the most popular is the one that holds 352 eggs. This incubator, whose dimensions, length, width and height in inches are 32, 24 and 37 respectively, has a control panel compartment measuring 8.5 inches in height. The incubator is made of medium density fiber MDF board.
Farmers who have already bower, so are the one who will qualify to take this incubator, because for solar is the one which I don't have.
There is a reason why he prefers the MDF board instead of a metallic material.
When there is no power, the heat which is inside here will take a maximum of 10 to 12 hours without losing.
His incubator is fitted with an air conditioner, an exhaust fan and a heater whose heat is distributed evenly in the machine.
This computer reads the temperature, it displays everything which is inside. So there is also, with this computer, it also uses this sensor for humidity and this one for temperature. There is also a motor. This motor used to turn eggs in the machine. So, and also there is, it goes with the intervals.
Kipkoech values the feedback he gets from his customers.
Most of the farmers, they give me feedback saying that congratulating me anyway, that the incubator is performing.
Caroline Langat is one of the farmers who've acquired the incubator, which cost 60,000 shillings. She's witnessed 5 rounds of hatching. After removing newly hatched chicks, she places them in the brooder.
Naona hii ni nzuri sababu tulikuwa na hiyo ingine kitambo yenye mimi ndio balitupea. Sasa tulikuwa tukiweka 264 tuna hatch 40. Kurudia tena ni hivyo hivyo. Sasa hii nilianza na 316. Vile nilienda kununua hii nikaanza na 316.
The Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization KALRO Center Director, who's also the Non-Ruminant Research Institute Deputy Director in Kakamega, Dr. Ludovicus Okutoi, says there are many factors that contribute to non-hatching of eggs.
If you collect eggs from different farms, farm A, B, C, D, you will not know which farm is infected, which farm has a lot of bacteria, and therefore you'll be introducing bacteria into your flock. So the advice is that if you have an incubator, have your own source of eggs.
There are also other reasons that may be attributed to failure of eggs hatching.
This egg is breathing, and the breathing is coming from pores. The shell has some pores, openings here. Never wash the eggs, never use oily hands, because if you wash this egg, it means then that you are going to close the pores for where the embryo is going to breathe from. And if you are using the oil also in your hands, you are going to clog the pores, and the embryo will not breathe, it will die.
Although Kipkoech has employed 4 workers, a carpenter, a welder and the assistant, he's struggling to cope with the innumerable order placed for his cupboard-like egg hatchers. He wishes that his incubators could cost less to assemble.
To come up with this one, so you will also require capital like 35,000, because you know, if I were importing, it could be better, but you know, I'm using agents. So for me to get something like this one maybe it was just like doubling the price of this one.
Despite such efforts to boost chicken farming, Kenyans still consume less chicken products compared to Uganda and Tanzania. A recent report by World Animal Protection shows that Tanzania leads in consumption of chicken, with 34.2% of the respondents saying that they eat chicken products daily. In Uganda, an estimated 6.5% of the population consume chicken products, while Kenya trails at 3.5%. Kenya produces over 21,600 tons of poultry meat worth 4 million shillings and 1.3 billion eggs valued at approximately 11.2 billion shillings annually. About 80% of the poultry production in Kenya is based on less productive kienyeji breed, but Kipkoech hopes that his efforts will perhaps lead to more productivity and hopefully a bigger market for chicken products. Victoria Amunga for Metropole TV, Nairobi.